Hello, I'm MPX Toycat, and it is December, which is very exciting to me, not for any of the normal holiday reasons, but instead because this is the time of year where we do our yearly browse of the shitty Minecraft suggestion subreddit, which is a place dedicated to the very worst Minecraft ideas. It's kind of fun to browse as you go along, but instead we wait an entire year, we store up the very best of the worst suggestions, and we go through and we see if some ideas are just so bad they're interesting, but some ideas are potentially so bad they flip right the way around the scale and are so bad they're good again. It happens every now and then, believe me. This is a lot of fun. I look forward to doing this every year, and I'm excited to go through the worst suggestions of 2019, starting with this one from Real Slam Wall, who suggests that filling 3 double chests with emerald blocks, that's around 100,000 emeralds, should give you the achievement hyperinflation and make game emeralds worthless. This is a great one, given, of course, we've covered hyperinflation on the channel before. I feel like, having some real-world consequences for getting too many emeralds would make some sense, because think about it. Right now, emeralds are the currency of Minecraft. If you have too many emeralds, you will crash a village economy, and the game needs to make that a thing. What if we made their currency switch over, like has happened in Zimbabwe, like happened in, pre-war Germany, and like is about to happen in Venezuela, or technically it's happened like 4 or 5 times in Venezuela? I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cool if we could teach people lessons via Minecraft with rare niche achievements that no one's going to get anyway? I think it would be, because it'd also encourage you to get all those emeralds in the first place. So boom, that's a great idea, sort of, somewhat sarcastically, but it's a good start to this idea that like some ideas are bad, but also in a meme way, kind of like this next one. Food items should despawn 5 seconds after being on the ground. I'm just saying, 5-second rule, correct me if I'm wrong, it does apply to food. 5 seconds, food okay. 6 seconds, food is infested and you should never pick it up again. Minecraft needs to acknowledge that reality, whereas right now you can leave it there for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I tell you, that food should poison you when you eat it, which actually brings us into our next suggestion right here, which is one I really like, because eating golden apples should give the player heavy metal poisoning. That's right, golden apples right now somehow are better than regular apples. By quite a lot, actually. They give you a lot of enchantments. Enchanted golden apples, which require 9 times more gold, you can see the recipes there, it's just science. 9 times more gold gives you more enchantments? No, what should happen if you eat that much gold? We're talking 8 kilograms of gold around an apple. You're just eating gold, you're just eating metal. You should be poisoned, and there should be some downside, especially if you spam eat them, like people do on these hacked servers. So just saying, eating golden apples should give the player heavy metal poisoning. I'm actually down with this one too. Next up here, we've got naturally generated lag machines. I think this is I can't even defend this one. This is just bad suggestion. Can see why it's on the terrible Minecraft suggestion subreddit. We've got removes slabs. Can't complain about no sideways slabs if there's no slabs. And it's correct. I'm just saying, sideways slabs are probably one of my biggest bugbears. I don't even work at Mojang. I can't imagine the pain of being like, oh, people have suggested sideways slabs again. We've clarified why we don't want them, but people just keep on asking for us to break our vision for what Minecraft is. So instead, remove regular slabs. Well, you guys thought it was inconsistent that we couldn't have sideways slabs, so you're right, we removed regular slabs. I would love that as the ultimate passive-aggressive petty move. It reminds me of like the combat update situation where everyone's just so unhappy with everything combat-wise. So many people want 1.8 combat, people want 1.9, people like the new combat, but people just hate everything about it because it's new and different. You know what? You guys hate combat so much, we've removed combat from Minecraft. And fun fact, that's actually what Minecraft did for a little bit with the Lovers and Hugs update. So I'm just saying, you keep complaining about combat and sideways slabs, they can remove them from the game. Mojang has that power, So next up here, we've got the add the Houston we have a problem advancement. This advancement is attained by breaking an elytra above y equals 500. That is actually a really cool idea for a hidden advancement, I think. I don't see why this is in the bad, like Minecraft suggestion subreddit. Next up, we have when a dispenser dispenses an ender pearl, it should teleport. Just saying, dispensers are getting so much more, powerful and interesting and able to do more things like shearing sheeps. Why can't they fire ender pearls out there, and why can't it teleport as a result? This is such a terrible idea, but I actually do like it. I like the idea of having a way to actually have blocks teleport around. So dispensers, dispensing ender pearls, why not? And in the same vein, we've got when you throw an ender pearl given to you by another player, they should teleport instead of you. That is impossible to track, the idea of like, every player, like when you pick up an ender pearl, it becomes your ender pearl. But that would be seriously cool if you could get an ender pearl that could teleport them. That'd be so strategic for PvP. Or realistically, you could just troll your friends with it. What's not to love? What's not to love? So yeah, this is a terrible, good idea. Again, we're on that like terrible but memey bend right now. I want to find the ideas that are so bad they end up on the good level. So if you die in hardcore, instead of your world being deleted, your Minecraft account is deleted. That would, again, ultra hardcore, mega hardcore, whatever you want to call it. That would make you a lot more nervous about that, right? I'm just saying. Every once in a while, randomly, the Spanish Inquisition will spawn. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, right? Damn straight. Next up, we have the Totem of Dying. And yeah, you heard that correct. This would be a new item which would save you from life. If you are dead and try to respawn with one of these in your hand/offhand, then you will die again. The totem will be consumed. So it's an idea where what if, you know, you don't want to live, you want to die really badly, and you hate that as soon as you die, the game is like, we'll respawn you. No, Totem of Dying's there. As soon as you get tried to respawn, game's like, no, actually, kill that. Also, I don't think the totem should be consumed. I think it should always be with you. If you die of a Totem of Dying, it's kind of like you're playing personal hardcore. Wait, that's actually potentially an idea. Again, we're getting closer. The memeometer is going up past meme and all the way into good ideas again. Like with this next one, mining a half slab will only take half a durability point from your pickaxe. Pretty logical if you ask me. If we're gonna have half slabs, and you know they're not gonna be removed to spite people who want vertical half slabs, which you shouldn't by the way, then why not only take half a durability? Loving this one, but not as much as I love if you name a pig Reuben, it dies immediately. Rest in peace. No! You know what? There are some places you shouldn't take your bad Minecraft suggestions. This one's a bit too close to home. Rip Reuben. Rip Reuben. So if you mine cobblestone without silk touch, you get cobblestone. Oh, because the idea is if you break stone, you get cobblestone. So if you break cobblestone, you should get cobblestone. If you break that, should you get cobblestone? Does it go an infinite number of times down? It totally should actually. Wait, there's logic to this, because if you silk touched cobblestone, it should stay the right amount of cobbled. But otherwise, yeah, it would get more cobbled because you'd be breaking it by mining it. So yeah, cobblestone without silk touch really would be more cobblestone, and that should keep going down until you just have a block of cracks, like a gravel. Wait, eventually it will turn into gravel because you just have blocks that small. That should be the way gravel exists. Not what they intended, but that's actually maybe a good idea, right? Next up, we have you can craft a skeleton with 206 bones. I swear I've seen this idea before. I think this comes up every year, and every year it gets me as like, it's not wrong, right? You should be able to make a skeleton with that many bones. You ever realize how there's a skeleton inside you? There's a skeleton inside me. There's a skeleton moving around to make these hand movements possible. That's insane. If you get 206 bones, admittedly there's no crafting grid recipe for that, you should be good with that. So 266 bones to make a skeleton. Yes, please. Add Steve's abusive father. What even? Do you have something to say, butter underscore here? Do you have something you need to admit to the world that Steve's abusive father is a thing that makes people better? Next up here, we've got you need to pay for the default texture pack on Bedrock Edition. I mean, not even a bad Minecraft suggestion, just you need to step inside the Minecraft boardroom and you'll find that suggestion coming up. By the way, now we're on the top 20 or so you can start to see the quality should go up even more because they've been curated even better, which is why the next one here is not adding a cave update. Yes, thank God, someone agrees with me on this one. It would be bad if they didn't add a cave update. It's a shitty MC suggestion not to add one. Heck yeah, this is what the subreddit is here for. Just for this one post has justified the entire existence of this place. When you put a sea pickle behind a cat and it turns around, it should jump 3 blocks high and run away, never be seen again. Fun fact, this is a rare but common, like it's not all the time, but it is interesting. It happens frequently enough to be a phenomenon. Cats and cucumbers, I'll show you a video right now. A lot of cats are built-in scared of cucumbers, and we don't really know why. The theory is that it's probably something to do with snakes, because they look a bit like snakes. But yeah, cats are scared of cucumbers, and there are sea cucumbers or sea pickles in Minecraft, and cats should be scared of those. Therefore, what a solid idea that's definitely not a meme. Players can breed with villagers. You know what? Again, either a very good joke, or this person has some very concerning plans. I'm not sure which one it is, because I feel like, yeah, you know what, if you want to see players breeding with villagers, There are sadly lots of videos of that online. Don't ask how I know that. Don't ask. But there are lots of videos you can find online of that, and to me, either he's watched one of those and he wants to make it happen, or he's got some more concerning things. If a baby villager is struck by lightning, it turns into the boss, baby. This is sadly a reality on every kid-focused Minecraft channel from a long time ago. Although I guess, you know, like, you're a bit behind the curve, Mr. Cheesecake69. High quality Reddit username, by the way. This is why these ideas are so great, because of contributors like Mr. Cheesecake69. Next up, we've got they should add an in-game currency called Minecoins that forces you to buy things that were previously free, like skins, maps, etc. What a terrible idea. I mean, this one's not even realistic, right? Imagine adding a microtransaction to Minecraft to buy things that were previously free. Who would buy those? What idiots would buy, you know, maps and texture packs and skin packs? They're free. Imagine, you know, Microsoft wouldn't be silly enough to try and sell that. Microsoft wouldn't be silly enough to try and promote that down people's throats, because people would know that those things were, this is just, you know, it's not even realistic. It's not even, it's funny because it's so fake and so, you know, out there. Good joke, Mr. Judd the Spud, but sadly, you know, you've got to have a bit of realism in there, or people aren't going to be big on that. So, next up, we've got make the ocean slowly rise when you use furnaces because of global warming. Honestly, I would love a global warming game mode in Minecraft where you actually do have to, like, worry about tree planting and also about the furnace emissions and stuff and balance those. That'd be kind of cool, right? If, like, the more, you know, furnaces you have, the more ice melts and stuff, the more trees you plant, the lower that goes. You know, having, like, rising sea levels in Minecraft would be kind of fun, in my opinion. Next up, we've got when a player looks at a creeper, you hear, "Oh, man." Haha. It's a reference to the song. It's very funny. I laughed. Did you hear my haha? I'll do one again. Haha. Do you get it? It's like the reference to the song that was definitely not overplayed and overkilled on the internet. Next up, we've got Herobrine is added, but all he does is harass the player for feet pics. Oh my god. These have taken a turn for the worse this year, by the way. These used to be so wholesome. Now every other one is about, you know, yeah, that would be terrifying. That would be terrifying, I can confirm. Cleric villagers should breed with baby villagers. Oh my god. Okay, you see what I mean? Every other one of these is just... Next one here is literally add sex. Come on, guys. I thought you were better than this subreddit. How is this the 9th most upvoted post of the year? Next up, we have every time you breed a pig, you have a 1 in about 10 million chance of getting a creeper instead, and you get the achievement, extra chromosome. I mean, that is how the creeper was born, so I mean, I can't really judge it too much. As a long-time player, I cannot overstress the need to add loyalty as an enchantment on the hoe. Damn straight, there we go. Someone's got a joke in there that I'm approving of that isn't making me concerned for their real world beliefs. We've got naming your world Dinnerbone turns it upside down. Love the idea. Would be a super cool Easter egg. After killing the Ender Dragon, all Endermen turn into a new passive mob called the Frienderman that sells you end-related items. Because they're friends of you, because you saved them from the dragon, question mark. I mean, there are worse ideas out there, which is probably a tragedy. Next up, we've got add black people to Minecraft. I don't want to know where this one's going, but I guess we're obliged by this to go through it. Add black people to Minecraft. They can be found in savanna biomes and can be tamed with watermelon. After they're tamed, they can farm for you. But if you say the N-word in the chat, all black people within a 50 chunk radius comes at you at full speed and attack you. And then... this is just why, you know? Just... the top comment is Enderman already exist, and you know what? This is we're just gonna leave this and move on to the next one here. Then we've got there is a netherworld, there must be something above, right? I present to you the overworld, and this is the biggest shitpost of the entire thing because you can see how it's literally 6 paragraphs describing the concept of the overworld as this fascinating new dimension you could find above the overworld if you make a 4-block wide 5-tool obsidian frame opened with flint and steel. It's pretty high quality. I can see why this got second. I don't know how add black people ended up at 4th. Ashamed of you shitty Minecraft suggestions. But I like that this one made it to second. But what is the worst Minecraft suggestion of the entire year. Drum roll. There's no drum roll right now because I don't have drums, but behind me there's a drum roll because the best idea of the year is to rename stone to cobblestone ore. Which, I mean, if you think about it, why is stone called stone? I mean, like, the block that drops diamonds is called diamond ore. The block that drops emeralds is called emerald ore. The block that drops redstone is called redstone ore. Okay, you get the point. Why is the block that drops cobblestone just called stone? Doesn't make sense. We have iron ore, gold ore, diamond ore, coal ore, redstone ore, lapis ore, emerald ore, and stone? Wouldn't it make more sense if it was cobblestone ore because it drops cobblestone? And you know what? This is a this is a beautiful concept. It doesn't make sense. Think about it. Minecraft's most fundamental ore isn't even called an ore. Inconsistent naming, 0 out of 10, makes me not want to play Minecraft anymore. But yeah, to kind of summarize all of these, this year, again, you can kind of tell the maturation of the Minecraft community from the weird niche subreddits that come from it. Or even in some cases, I'd say the opposite. This year it kind of went the other way a little bit. You can see how there's a lot more of a teenage spread in there. A lot more teenagers picked up the game again. Previously, I'd say the game had a very diverse age range of like older and younger. I'd say Reddit got younger and also more people picked up Minecraft again. So you get a lot of like cheap sex jokes. Like, how is add sex 9, you know? How is that even... why, you know? There's nothing else to it. It's just add sex as their suggestion. But at the same time, I like the bedrock joke. I like the joke about the mine coins and the cave update. And global warming is a great, terrible idea. However, as far as good, bad ideas, I think it must have been the ones at the start, right? I think, you know, either players breeding with villagers, that's your thing. Crafting a skeleton with 206 bones. Dispensing ender pearls. They're meme ideas that maybe could be fun by themselves. Who knows for sure. And, yeah, or food items despawning after 5 seconds on the ground. I don't know. You know, heavy metal poisoning is actually the one I think has the best potential here. Yeah, when you eat lots of metal, you get poisoned. Makes sense to add that to Minecraft, in my opinion. But yeah, this has been the worst suggestions of 2019. These are always fun to go through, and you better believe in 2020 we'll be doing the exact same thing again, because bad Minecraft suggestions are one of the few things that can bring us together in this divided world, in this confusing, complex world where everyone seems like they're your enemy. What we can all agree on is that there shouldn't be a Herobrine in Minecraft that asks you for feet pics. Is that a thing? We can, Toycat for President 2020. No Herobrine adding feet pics. That's all I'm requesting. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. Give it a like because I'm a YouTuber and that's what we do at the end of videos. We ask you for likes for vague, unknown reasons. Also, I'm asking you for a subscribe today because if you subscribe to the channel, you'll see more of my other videos and then I'll get more views on those. And statistically, views equals money on YouTube. And that means you get to give me money. But really, I say it like it's a great thing for you because you'll see more of my videos, which you might want to do anyway. So who knows for sure if that's what you want to do. All I know for sure is I'm going to go now. Bye.